Groq launches the first AI accelerator card capable of 1 PetaOPS up to 320x better latency than Nvidia's Tesla V100. Why it matters: Groq is the 100th startup to take a shot at making an AI accelerator card, the second to market, and the first to have a product reach the 1 quadrillion operations per second threshold. That's quadruple the performance of Nvidia's most powerful card. The Groq Tensor Streaming Processor, TSP, demands 300 watts per core, so luckily, it's only got one. Even luckier, Groq has turned that from a disadvantage into the SPI's greatest strength. You should probably throw everything you know about GPUs or AI processing out the window, because the SPI is just plain weird. It's a giant piece of silicon with almost nothing but vector and matrix processing units and cache, so no controllers or backend whatsoever. The compiler has direct control. The SPI is divided into 20 superlanes. Superlanes are built from, in order of left to right, a matrix unit, 320 MACs, switch unit, memory unit, 5.5 megabytes, vector unit, 16 ALUs, memory unit, 5.5 megabytes, switch unit, matrix unit, 320 MACs. You'll notice that the components are mirrored around the vector unit. This divides the superlane into two hemispheres that can act almost independently. The instruction stream, there is only one, is fed into every component of superlane 0, with 6 instructions for the matrix units, 14 for the switch units, 44 for the memory units, and 16 for the vector unit. Every clock cycle, the units perform their operations and move the piece of data to where it's going next within the superlane. Each component can send and receive 512B from its next-door neighbors. Once the superlane's operations are complete, it passes everything down to the next superlane and receives whatever the superlane above, or the instruction controller, has. Instructions are always passed down vertically between the superlanes, while data only transfers horizontally within the superlane. Groq SPI. Nvidia Tesla V100. Nvidia Tesla T4. Cores. 1. 5120. 2560. Maximum frequency. 1250 MHz. 1530 MHz. 1590 MHz. FP 16 flops. 205 flops. 125 flops. 65 flops. INT 8 tops. 1000 tops. 250 tops. 130 tops. Chip cache, L1. 220 megabytes. 10 megabytes. 2.6 megabytes. Board memory. NA. 32 gigabytes HBM2. 16 gigabytes GDDR6. Board power, TDP. 300 watts. 300 watts. 70 watts. Process. 14 nanometers. 12 nanometers. 12 nanometers. Die area. 725 square millimeters. 815 square millimeters. 545 square millimeters. All that makes for a processor that is extremely good at neural network training and inferencing, and incapable of anything else. To put some benchmarks to it, in ResNet 50 it can perform 20,400 inferences per second, IS, at any batch size, with an inference latency of 0.05 ms. Nvidia's Tesla V100 can perform. For more on this story, visit the news article link.